Okay, say hello to everyone in the chat room. We've got DC's in there, Toast is in there, he's not saying much. Q's in there, I think. Heroes around, not saying anything though. Bloodhay, not a vlogger yet, it's close. Uh, anyway, I am in the kitchen at work. That's a stove, you know. It's not even a big one, but whatever. Uh, Wilkes did the possum pie a few months ago, and then Loud Pipes did deep fried gizzards, which that's some hillbilly shit right there. I've lived in the South my whole life, and I've met a couple of people that like to eat fried gizzards, but a little fucked up for me. Uh, and then the new Canadian chick did what's her name? Eximus Puella did a video where she basically talked about nothing but food, which made me kind of hungry, and so I kind of decide, well, why not? I'll do one too. In fact, I think Loud Pipes actually wanted me to do one. So I'm gonna make one of my favorite foods is a breakfast taco. This is just sausage, egg, and cheese with some. We got bacon, sausage, cheese, tortillas, eggs. But I don't. I'm not gonna go with those. Those are for the customers, the guests of the resort, I should say, which tend to be from up north this time of year. I have my own tortilla, which apparently is twice the size of my plate. That's gonna be a good fucking taco right there. Now, it's really pretty easy to make. Okay, the bacon is already cooked and diced up. Now, if you're doing it at home, this is obviously industrial stuff. This is for a professional kitchen. So if you're doing it at home, you just cook up 2 strips of bacon per small ass tortilla and chop it up. And you want to chop it up pretty fine, otherwise it makes them a little harder to eat. The sausage is the same way. You brown it, and then as you brown it, you can crumble it up, and I'll show you kind of how to do that here in a little bit. It's a trick that I learned working in various different kitchens. Eggs are eggs. Now, not everyone knows how to crack an egg, right? Which personally I find somewhat comical, but I'll admit I've broken a few myself just trying to get them open. So you can do it with one hand. Some people aren't too good at it, but you just pop it so you get a nice little crack. You stick your finger here and you use your thumb, you grip it and just kind of pull. See? A little hard to do wearing these gloves because they get slick. And if you do it right, you crush the shell in on itself, and then you don't have little bits of shell and shit down in your eggs. And if you hit it too hard, you'll knock chunks off and they'll end up down inside there. So obviously you don't want to do that. In fact, I don't know, I might have just dropped some in there. Now I was going to use 6 eggs, but I'm not that hungry, so I'm not going to. In the interest of the health department, I don't want to get egg all over the inside of the sausage and the bacon. Now, you want to break up your egg yolks and get all this nice and mixed up, because you don't want like over easy eggs in your fucking taco. Not terribly appetizing, right? God, a lot of eggs. It takes a while. Alright, now, really kind of depends on the person. I'm making a pretty good sized taco, so I'm going to use literally a fistful of meat. and then some, because I actually prefer it to be a little bit more meat than egg. DC says, why do people try to act in porn? He's talking about a girl who played the whole I'm gonna call a plumber bit and picked up a TV remote. I don't know why people try to act in porn. Probably because they think it's a legitimate form of acting or movie making. I mean, it's art, sure, if you want to go there. Personally, I don't believe it's art, but whatever. So you get your meats in there, mix it all up. Actually, if you do this and just cook the eggs as is, don't even worry about the tortilla. It comes out pretty damn good too. Yeah, that looks good enough to me. Okay, throw that away. I probably shouldn't have. Oh well. Some of the schmutz off. If you work in a kitchen, you will find that you spend as much time washing your hands as doing anything else. It's because basically as soon as you touch raw food, you gotta wash up a little bit just to keep from spreading shit all over the place and being nasty. Okay, we got everything put away for the most part. Now, the grill is hot. Should be anyway. I like to use Pam. Some people like to use butter. In a real, if the restaurant was open, the grill would be covered in grease and shit already. So this wouldn't be necessary. In fact, you can see he doesn't clean the grill off too much because he's one of the cooks that likes to have the stuff, just the grease and whatnot. It actually kind of adds to the taste of everything. Yeah, that'll work. Then you take your mix of stuff, just pour it on there. You know, it looks like a cat threw up or something. Yeah, actually it really kind of does. Now, when you're browning your sausage and all that, what you do is you get it on the, and then you just keep moving it around, and as it cooks and you just keep doing it, it will separate itself. Okay, so you just kind of chop it up and go. This grill's not as hot as I like them, but that's okay. So you get that nice and chopped up a little bit. We're going to let that cook for a few seconds. I gotta get back on there, bitch. Yeah, that's going to be probably just about the right amount. Now you come over and you get your cheese. In this case, you need a bigger freaking plate. I like them nice and cheesy. Spread it out a little bit. There we go. That's a little overdone, but that's okay. Some of the brown that's on there is from the shit on the grill. Don't set your spatula on the stupid thing. And then just drop it in there. It's a fantastic breakfast. It's got the basic food groups of cheese, eggs, fat, grease, and meat. All of it is probably not natural, which is just, you know, the way it should be. That all natural whole food shit just kind of, to me, seems like a ploy to get more money for everything. But that's me. I know a lot of people live by it. Get it all up in there. Oh, dude, that is fucking looking good. God damn. Smells like, if it looks and smells like cat vomit, it's more or less done, okay? I mean, it really does smell like ass. But, whatever. Now, let's see here. Oh, I know. You. Okay. Now, what you want to do is get all your stuff relatively centered. And that's not, but that's okay. Fold two sides up like that. And then, ah, shit, it broke. I haven't made one this big in a while. There we go. Now you have a breakfast taco, burrito, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't really care. I wish that it hadn't broken. Since tortilla's a little old, I was going to do this yesterday, but when I got to work, I wasn't really all that hungry. So I did. That tortilla's been in the fridge for 2 or 3 days and brought out and looks tasty.